Welcome back, everybody, and thank you for joining me on another mini adventure. My name is Yuji, and today we are going to try a new game called Founder's Fortune. Now, Founder's Fortune is made by a two-person crew, Daniel and Rene, in Germany, and I have no idea how to say the company's name, so I'm just not going to say it, because I'm going to butcher it horribly, and I don't want to do that and cause any disrespect. So, they do have a website up, foundersfortune.com, and this game is free to play. Now what this game is essentially a colony simulator, and they say it draws a lot of inspiration from The Sims. Now that means the inhabitants that you can grow your city, you have personal interests, wishes, thoughts, expectations, and traits for each of your people. Now, it is at the core a city builder, so let's just hop into it and see what we can do. I'm not entirely sure how well I'm going to do at this. I only played one small game for a little bit, so I did a test run, and hopefully I don't horribly mangle everything and everybody dies in a horrible catastrophe. We've got 3 difficulties by default. We can do Calm World. You get 100 meals, colonists survive on smaller food rations, much more relaxing, focuses on base building over combat and or survival. Watered plants yield higher harvests. Colonists will still die if you don't take care of them. Still, everybody will. It's horrible. Exciting world is kind of the middle, medium settings, difficulties. Exciting is the typical Founder's Fortune experience, mixed base building with survival. Of course, you have 40 meals instead of that 100 that the Calm World gives you, so it's less than half. And some colonists may die even though you try your best. This means that they're going to try to put up a challenge in how this goes, and I don't know how it will. Dangerous is even worse for those of you willing to take on the harshest challenge. The world is a harsh place, so good luck trying to survive with fragile little colonists. Your colonists take 50% more damage from all kinds of injuries. Your colony starts with 10 meals. A measly 10 meals. That is 1/4 of the medium difficulty and 1/10 of the Calm World, the easy difficulty. That's insane. It's not an easy experience at all. Catastrophes will happen. I've yet to even see one, so that for me is interesting, and it will be a challenge for veteran players. So if you know what you're doing, that's a good one to go with. Or if you just feel like jumping in and starting by hopping right into the fire, go for it. It is up to you. I'm gonna stick with the middle there, and we can actually I want to find somebody that's got some good personalities, some personality characteristics. Timeless doesn't need much sleep, only rest half as long as other. That's pretty good. For no specific reason, immune system is not as good as others. Treatments are 20% more likely to fail. Ooh, I do not like that. He has favorite food. Okay. Bad health, pessimist, glass half empty kind of guy, receives a permanent mood penalty. Ouch. But already has some skills. Experience in battle, fast learner. I will take this. I will take Tony. Even though he has no experience whatsoever, experience in battle is helpful. Already has much experience on the battlefield and is not scared off easily, does not receive mood penalties for pain and death around him. He is a warrior, and he's a fast learner, meaning that he will acquire all of his skills faster. Tony, welcome. Welcome, my friend. I like what you have. I like the cut of your jib. Then we've got Leonardo. Survivalist. Leonardo has survived quite a few sticky situations and knows what it takes. When others would die, he gets a 25% health boost and gains consciousness. Only once every 24 hours. And has a favorite food, but no other skills. Although I really do like survivalist, I am allergic to tomatoes. I am very particular about it. I would like to have somebody with some skill in something minor, or forester would be a good start. Good health. Ben Becker. A lifetime of exercise and healthy foods have provided Ben with very robust health. Treatments are 20% more likely to succeed and a fast learner. Hey, Ben is a smart guy. I will go with him even though he has no other things because fast learner is just phenomenal. And good health is a good choice too. Tony Becker and Ben Becker. I wonder if they're related. Let's hop into it though. Without any further ado, let's just get into it. Setup is pretty easy. It's quick. And we're already in. So, they are chatting away together. We've got a lot to actually go through here. So we've got basic building components. Basket of 15 wood. This would be a good thing to actually set up. Let's get food. Farming we can't quite do yet. Need bonfire to get migrants. Let's stick that over here too. So we've got our resources up here. Raw food, cooked food, wood, stone, iron ore, healing plants, illness meds, healing potions, cotton, and crystals. And then we have our seasons over here. So this kind of gives us an indication of spring versus, I would assume that's summer. I don't know if there's like a fall season or not. Then over here we have our research tier tree, which gets pretty in depth. It's a long tree. Not a whole lot of variations, but there's some pretty cool stuff in here. So I'm very excited to get to it, like gardening. But in order to research, you actually need to collect crystals. And that might take us a little bit to get there. So each individual guy I want to actually set up. I don't need to make any changes to you directly, but we can see what they need here. Let's see. He expects a better home. Okay. We will get on that as soon as we can. Assigning tasks. After you select a colonist, use the right mouse button to click on objects to assign. They are chatting right now. Once they're done chatting, you can actually right click and tell them to do something. So I can tell them to gather. I can tell them to become a farmer and actually harvest foods. But I think what I want to do is have one of them become a specialization. So haven't had anything set. One of you be a forester. And the other one, Ben, you are going to be a miner. So now I have all of these components that I need. You have your jobs assigned. Now we need resources. So you can do a drag and drop, which is phenomenal for this beginning portion. And then they'll pick out those things first as their highest priority. Hopefully it will go pretty quickly. What is this one? It's like fish? No, that's food. That is food. I can put all this stuff in. Yeah. So what do we have for the map? My understanding is, since this is alpha, there's only one map to be played right now. We have a goblin village right here. And I think we had another one that we passed. Yep, in the forest. In the forest. The goblins. They may attack us. I don't know what triggers them. It will be interesting. Let's get you to construct, and you are my forester. Well, go on with cutting the trees, man. Wish fulfilled. So, each character themselves has all of their thoughts over here. Positives and negatives. Kind of has a rim world feel to it, if you ask me. They have two different wishes that they can have. Satisfaction. They get reward points. Now the my tongue is tied. The reward points will actually allow you to do some instant pieces, which are phenomenal, but they burn through your points. Or you can do things like change your traits. If you have negative traits, you can remove them. Your positive ones, you probably don't want to remove. I have not tested to see if you remove these, if you get these points back and then can reset them. I don't know. Reset doesn't do anything. It was fine by me. Yeah, you can give them some new stuff, and it gets pretty cool. I'm very interested to see what I can stack them up to be. Help menu. Open the help menu with the button in the top right corner if you need more information. For now, I'm good. Thank you. This one is a help menu, though. Encyclopedia, research, food production, health, immigration, which is actually a very big piece of how we actually move to the next point. Each person has to be happy and satisfied in their current role. They're missing homes. I have to fulfill their expectations before we can get another person. And I have to fulfill every resident's expectations. So they're marked here. And you will see, it goes green. There's a green icon for if they're happy. So I want them to actually work a little bit. They're sleeping on the floor. Both of them are. Tony? You're using a bush as a pillow. I think I like what Ben's doing. He's using the tree as his sleeping platform. It works for now. Graves. I hope I don't have to use a grave anytime soon. Cotton. Cotton is something I'm going to have to deal with. I do want to get food up and going as soon as I can. I will start with 3x3 room. Just to give them something to sleep in. And once we have that done, we can look at building more onto it. But that will give us what I need. Floors. I've got something that does not have a description quite yet. Simple wooden floor. This is basically dirt floor. I don't know if that really has any benefit. And we have stone floor. Right now we have some wood. We don't have much stone. I don't think I want to go to the extent of building floors yet. And I definitely want to get some beds in here. So if I put a bed up on the back corner of each, that should work pretty well. Do I have the cotton? I do not have the cotton. So what do we got going on here? Yes, I know. Look at that. I already have stuff going on. As soon as they wake up, though, I will see if I can... Well, you were just awake. Tony, you're going to construct your bed. Ben, you can construct your bed too. Once the beds are actually constructed, I will assign each person to them. I think it's actually a really... Take ownership. You take ownership. Let's see. Do I have enough wood? I do. I want to make sure to actually put a doorway in there, because if they build themselves in, you have to delete a wall. I've done that. I did that in my last one. Where is the door? Of course, it's going to be down here. Come on. There we go. So those actually are instantly built. The walls are not, but doorways are. So that's going to help out a little bit. Need to build a book stand. We will want another wall. I'm thinking we'll want 2 deep, and we can make a small room over here. It's not going to be anything fancy for now. I don't need anything super fancy. We just need it to work. That realistically is all I'm going for. 'Cause I don't want to overkill. My first attempt, I did way too big of rooms, and it took me forever to get all the resources. How are we looking? Okay, so now that we have both of our residents happy, there's a 5-minute countdown that happens. Once that 5-minute countdown hits 0, we can actually have another person come in. They come in via boat, and they actually just sit here until we use one of our residents to go and talk with them. It's actually pretty interesting. They don't just automatically join. You have to actually go greet them and say, yeah, kick that rock. Go, Ben, kick that rock. I hope you have some really good boots on, because that sounds like it would be super painful if you kicked a rock constantly. You break a toe. I don't want to break a toe. I don't want Ben to break a toe. Tony's over here doing some construction, though. He's building a ton. Wood and stone. Ben's working on stone. At the current state, I did also check this out because I think this is really good to know. Current state, if you get experience points in any particular profession, you can change to any other profession without losing that experience points. So my progress is progress permanently for that particular profession. I think that is phenomenal because I know several games that would reset, and I really don't like that you have to reset. Like, I made the progress. I worked hard. My character did everything that they could. Migrants have arrived. View! Hey, Ben, can you stop kicking a rock? So we do have an option. We can reject the migrant. We can fight them. We can kill them. I don't know why we would want to, but we can. Or we can accept them. Let's go accept them. And let's check and see what we have here. Happy that he's part of the new colony. What skills do you have? You have forester skills. Okay. I'm actually going to put you, Leonardo, as a farmer because I want you to gather resources and get food. So, if you're gathering food, we do need to get a bed for you, though. Forester, cut tree. We did select all the trees, didn't we? So,
Yep.
The farmer's actually going to look at gathering cotton. They'll gather peppers. They'll gather apples. And if we plant and do gardening later on, they'll actually do all the gardening for us. They'll tend fields, cook food, they'll gather cotton. So there are cooks too. Need a research book stand. Okay, let's get to building a research book stand. In here. There we go. Let's get a bed up in here. If we can. We can. I did have enough cotton, or am I working on the cotton? Where's my cotton again? There it is. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's also build walls for you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3 with a doorway right there. Good. Tony, where is... There we go. Leonardo, I want you to actually take ownership of this bed. There we go. So you have a bed. You have food. You own a sleeping spot, and you can sleep inside. And your next level is once more life satisfaction. Needs wishes to be fulfilled. So we will need to fulfill wishes, and his wishes are research stand. How about we construct that then? You can go make that and make yourself happier. Seems like everybody is actually wanting that research stand. There we go. And now he wants to talk to Ben. I will let them carry out a conversation whenever they so choose. Ooh, Leonardo. You want flowers in your room and a chair. So let's go with... There are flowers. Decorations, maybe? Yeah, decorations. Not enough wood. Oh, we need more wood. Tony, you are our forester, are you not? Yes, yes you are. Why is forestry such a hard thing? Ah, there we go. It didn't register it. No. Alright, so he'll be gathering all of that. Actually, I think the resources do regenerate after a certain point, and you have to reselect them to be harvested. Let's throw all that on there too, because we are going to need to make sure that all of it is harvested. Crystals will actually fuel our research. So if we can get enough wood going to satisfy the needs of our people here, we can actually pull in the next person as a researcher or somebody who is constructing. Not sure which, but we'll definitely figure it out. Allergic to tomatoes. Ooh, that's a pain to deal with. Experience in battle? That's awesome. I'm not sure what the food rations would do yet, but that at least gives us a little intro to. I definitely am interested in playing a little bit more of this just because it's interesting. Again, this is an alpha, so this is not by any means a completed piece. There is much more that they're working on, and I look forward to how this evolves, but I'm going to actually keep going on this. We will play another day. Thank you all for joining me. If you have any comments, please leave in the comment section below. Any suggestions, I'll gladly take them. And to everybody who has subbed, liked, commented, or shared my content in the past, I thank you greatly. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!